I suppose I could talk on this too. I got the mic up and I was trying to keep my mouth shut. But this is a winter amusement park I'm putting together. The OelGrez's Candyland or something like that. Um, being with the holiday season coming up, I thought I'd try and create a park with a holiday theme behind it, around it, and the first thing I figured would be to create a ride, which would be the sleigh ride for Christmas. Sleigh ride in winter. Doesn't even have to be Christmas. It just could be winter. Sleigh ride. The old-fashioned sleigh ride. And I build it up here, and I'll let it play through, but I'm playing around with the snow. I've found the snow, and what the first part was I had started already in a different biome, and I was trying to figure out how to cover everything with snow. Then I went back and I looked through some of the presets and stuff, and I said, hey, if I start out all over again but create it in an Arctic or a snow type biome, and sure enough, I have the snow there already. So half the battle's done. I just got to create the park, and this is the entrance I've working on. Incorporated an old piece of work I did on OelGrez's den, and I used that as the entry, the sign to the entry here. So it'll be Grizzle's Den, and with a winter theme. So like I said, this is the first part where I'm building the entrance, which is there's a long path that goes to the gate to let people into the park. And I can move it up. So I've been creating. Here's the tower that I created, and this is for in case people come and look at the park and they go through some of the buildings. They'll see some of them have stuff actually in them, and they're not just a facade, which most of it is anyway. You're creating a look so that when your customers and your patrons are walking through, it creates an atmosphere. It creates an environment, and it could be, kind of spooky fear environment. If you use Ghostbuster theme stuff and spooky house stuff, or you could go, like I said, more festive, which I'm trying to work on a little bit here. So using colored lights and creating that's the idea of everything I'm using with gingerbread. Like the floor and stuff are all gingerbread, the roofs are gingerbread, and then I use a castle wall theme, which gives it kind of an old-fashioned, maybe possible up north, way in the Arctic, kind of maybe workshop type theme looking, fairy tale. And I created one. This, like I said, in the other biome, and there's a designer out there. Oh, she's just awesome work, and a couple times now I've used one of her designs with it's got the shop and the fairy tale look, and when I slip it in, it just slips in perfect to some of the themes I'm doing, and then it just getting the paths to connect to the little shops and stuff in there, and then it's already got a made central shops where I'm not trying to put in new food, drink, and stuff because people need places to eat and drink and places to sit down. Well, that was perfect. Just set it down, set it in there, fit the perfect, and it blends, it worked right in with the decor. So I used it once, and I might let it go on this one and just create my own shops, my own center. But she's good, and so I've used her stuff a couple of times. But there's a point in here where I can use I put water in it. I might be able to use the water wheel there, make it look like an old water wheel shop, and everything's being generated by the water wheel. We'll see. Could be the next build on this. Well, I got some instrumental playing in the background, and I hope any, because I had some other music before, but you'd recognize the singers. I can't use it. I don't want to get copyright issues. Otherwise, I have to cut out the whole audio track or just shut the music off. You just don't want to hear me talking all the time. But this is for, like I say, the holiday season. I thought I'd come up with a holiday theme, and I'm having fun discovering the different things you can do with it. Like when I get done here with it, I'm going to go upstairs work on the PC because I got Roll Closer Tycoon. Go back to the day. Coaster Planet on the PC upstairs with the bigger screen, and I can do so much more because I can see so many little details, which makes the big picture just look so much better. You know, you look at things and say, "Wow, look at that! That's cool." And then you spot something in the corner. Oh, look at that! Like I've created street lights, but I've kind of trying to do like maybe a holiday theme with using flowers and stuff, and I can use that throughout the park. You know, so when I need to light an area, I just grab that duplicate and just place it along the path, and it lights up and it looks good. So I'm gonna take a break here. I gotta go get some more tea, quench my thirst a little bit here. Then I want to come down, and I had to do some chopping and editing and get this down below 15 minutes. That's about what I used to be able to post on YouTube, and I don't want it to be any longer than 15, so I keep it at 14:57, 14:58, and that's where I use some of these already redone videos, and I use that as my template, so I know that's gotta fit it within that spot, and that's where the music in the background holds that at 14:57. And right now that's all playing, and I'm talking back over the top of it. So I'm not actually doing the controls right now. I'm just actually just editing, watching what I've already cut and pasted. There's some stuff that kind of I didn't need it, cut it out, had to shorten down some stuff. I had it all sped up real fast, which was kind of cool, but it's getting so I cut a lot of stuff out so I could lengthen the videos, the clips a little bit, so they're not so fast. But instead of just going real slow, this gives a little quicker idea just how the build went. It turned out okay, but I had to rebuild the sleigh ride a couple times. I had problems with paths and getting it to fit within that little area there, so. But I got it though. I finally got it the way I think I liked it. Where on the PC I got it coming the other way, and coming around I built like a little building where the sleigh ride goes through, and I was trying to mimic that, but I got the sleigh going the opposite direction now on this one. And that's where I'm trying to get the pet. You can see it. It didn't. It's okay though. I can build up. I got the base underneath it where I can build up around it. So it'll be interesting to build the structure up around that sleigh ride entrance area. And like I said, when I brought this track through, see that trough area, I was able to put water in there. I found a height so there's a spot where I could actually put the water wheel thing, and that I'm going to use her design. And I don't want to drop names. And she's just awesome, and I love her work. I'm a subscriber, and I follow her on YouTube. She's doing the zoo in the Jurassic Park planet, like I'm doing Coaster Planet. I'm behind. I'll stick with Coaster Planet though. I don't want to have to deal with raising animals, which would be kind of cool, but don't have the time because I want to get at least one of these parks finished. I started like 4 or 5 of them, and just they get to a point where, well, there's one that crashed. That was a double racetrack one. Oh, that was so cool. And I might work on redoing that a little bit. And it's cool because I had the two racetracks. One was desert, one was just a regular racetrack, and then I had uh, an off the racetrack area where there was like a fairground with the little fair, and I made it look like this one of those portable um, fairgrounds that pull up stakes and go to the next big race and set up there, pull up all the rides and stakes and go to and follow the circuit around. And I had that all set up right next to the racetrack, so it's pretty cool. And then past that was on the other side was like a museum for what trackside uh, fairground was and different rides, old-fashioned rides. It actually wasn't too bad. It turned out pretty cool. But that one started to crash. I had so much stuff going on in it. So I was proud. That was my very first one. That was one of the very first ones I started with. So that gave me a lot of background into building stuff. And now I'm working on this winter Wonderland, Candyland. A dream is to have a Candyland in a Candyland dream. And so like I said, the PC gave me some ideas that I'm starting to incorporate here with the PlayStation. And like I said, I had to do a lot of speeding up and slowing down and stuff like that to get to fit under the 15 minutes. But I had fun trying to get the tracks, the pathways. Oh, there is Foxy. That was another thing too. I got the little area up there where the actors and stuff. I got the princess up there. That's her spot. She'll stand up there, and then she gets tired. She goes to the staff building right there, and then she'll come back out. And then I got Foxy, because I was gonna go with the Foxy coffee thing because a nice hot warm cup of coffee on a cold winter's day, that kind of thing, And Fox, there she is up there on the overpass. So I got Foxy working it already. She's good. She's cute. I like Foxy. And I've a couple other, like the one with the trains and stuff. I got her area a little set up, and that's kind of what I'm doing here. And I will set up a spot for her, and I'll put some screens behind it and get the Foxy coffee display going with her little spot, and she'll stand there, and then I'll give her her own private little staff area where she can go and rest and get training and relaxation and come back up. There she goes. There she is. There's Foxy. She's kind of a little sped up a little bit, but she's cool. And then there's the princess. Ta-da! See, there's a little staff spot where they go and hang out. And I think it's a rec room for them. So that's the dream so far. We'll continue. Thanks for watching, and have a happy holiday.